How's it going, fellas? My name is OrosZ and this is another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2, and in today's episode we're looking for John, who's apparently been lost. I don't know what he was doing, but he's lost and he's been missing for 2 days. So we're gotta go and find him. It could be Yeti. There's definitely a Yeti. Do you think there's like paranormal shit in this game? Well, there's a UFO I know about. And I actually, on my other save file, I found 2 really fucked up Easter eggs, I guess you could call them Easter eggs, or secrets. One was a cave when I was hunting for deer. I found a cave with like statues inside, and there were like statues of people forming a circle, and in the middle there was like a statue of a dog with wings with a woman's head. Pretty weird. Another thing I found is when I was actually playing with my friends and we were like messing around trying to capture a train and stuff, and we ended up on a swamp, and then we started hunting and we found a house, and all the doors leading to the house were shut down, but there was like a way to get up on the roof and through the roof on the through the window, and we went to a room and there was like dead animals, cut it to pieces and put it together into like different abominations. There was like a big bear with 6 arms, wings, horns, and some kind of alligator feet. And it was pretty fucked up. I don't think I found anything else that was so fucked up, but yeah, both of these. Oh yeah, and also when I was hunting for deer, I also found like a weird house that was like built inside a rock or something. I don't know, but you couldn't enter that one though. But it looked kind of like, I don't know, like a Hobbit house or something, which was pretty funny. So you know what I thought? This game has really good graphics, but the thing is, I don't really have an eye for graphics. I usually like, I play a game and I can appreciate the story, the gameplay, the music, but I never really have an eye for graphics, you know, like good graphics may just be like normal for me. Shitty graphics also may just be kind of alright with me. For example, I may say that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas graphics are still good, and this game graphics are good. So in my eyes, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and this game's graphics are on the same level of being good. I can notice that for example, Red Dead Revolver has pretty shitty graphics. The game is really blurry and really ugly, but it's kind of fun, so. I can hear John. Why am I spinning? What happened to his horse? One thing I was wondering about. I thought of before, because last episode I was talking about how Arthur isn't mentioned anywhere in the first game, so what happens to him at the end of this one, since it's a prequel? And I was wondering, what if, because you know John is here and they got the voice actor of John. By the way, the voice actor of John is only the voice actor of John. The guy who voiced him haven't done anything else but John, so that's pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, do I need to though? I don't really like this one. Okay. The guy who voices John is actually some farmer. I mean, he auditioned for John and got the role, and then he never, after that, voiced anything else. So that's kind of making John a really unique character. And I was wondering if they got him back, because you know in Red Dead Redemption 1 when John dies, you get to play as Jack, and Jack has the same lines. And John, Jesus Christ, I'm tongue twisted now. Jack has the same lines that John has, because you know after the game you can still run around the world and do these stranger missions, and every single one of them has dialogue. So for example, if you would beat them as John, he would say something, but you can, you know, leave him and come back as Jack after you beat the game, and then Jack would say the same thing that John would. So basically they got the same voice actor to do all the lines for Jack, the same lines that John had. So what if they got John have the same lines as Arthur has in this game, and you could actually like maybe play as him later or something. I don't know, would I like that?
Okay, from here.
Would I want to play as John?
Real slippery.
I mean, in my opinion, I played as John
Up this way.
long enough. Another thing I was kind of wondering, you know how... Let me first, you know, like talk about Far Cry. Far Cry 3 had an expansion called Blood Dragon, my favorite Far Cry so far. Blood Dragon. Actually, I like 4 a lot too, but Blood Dragon is still cool. And Blood Dragon was like a weird, wackier expansion of a more serious game, you know, Far Cry 3. And then Far Cry 4 was like this game that had a weird expansion, which was Primal, you know, it was caveman and stuff. I didn't really like Primal. And I think Far Cry 5 had these expansions with Vietnam, which is alright, pretty serious and stuff, but...
Here. Take a drink of that.
Whoa, what's this?
I'm not designed for this.
Bourbon, oh hell yeah. Just threw it away. Well, maybe it was empty.
Let's keep moving then.
Nobody buys those bottles back? Maybe not.
Marston, you hear me?
John, you little bitch! Can't take a little bit of snow?
John, where are you? John!
What are they talking about? And yeah, there's an expansion taking place on the moon,
That's John.
I believe. And there's like lasers and aliens. So it's another like this more wacky expansion. And I was thinking that it's kind of similar to how Red Dead 1 had an expansion with... with zombies, Undead Nightmare. I actually never played that expansion, I only had the base game. And I was wondering if this game like doesn't get another Undead Nightmare 2 or something like that.
Good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Oh, there we go, we know how he got the scars. Wolf attacked him. How's it going, John?
You don't look so good.
It's actually funny because Arthur doesn't like John that much. He's kind of annoyed by him.
Freezing.
It was because actually why he doesn't like him. Because John tried to leave the gang and he was gone for a year and then just came back. Because he didn't succeed with trying a new life. He was kind of annoyed by that, and what was I talking about? What if Red Dead 2 gets another, like a different kind of expansion instead of getting another zombie one?
Argue with you there. See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this. Sure you did.
And also because, you know, like this game has different mechanics, so it's more... You know, you can't carry as many weapons as you could in Red Dead Redemption 1. So what if this... because of that... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit the fucker. Wolfies. Excellent. What if I was just... Probably because I liked the wackiness of Red Dead Revolver. What if you had like an expansion that would be a sequel to Red Dead Revolver, like a remake, because that game is actually kind of short. The more linear. Because Red Dead Redemption Online had an expansion where you could play as... Ah, shit. Bastards. God damn it. I should have reloaded my gun. Gotta hurt, motherfuckers. This one's mine? Which was mine? This one's mine. And I guess that might be just my fan fiction that I would like Red Dead Revolver to get some kind of mention in this game. So far I haven't found anything related to that game, because it's not canon if you didn't know. Red Dead Revolver isn't canon. I mean, there was like wizard cowboys in that game. A guy who had that dynamite attached to himself and blew himself up by running into you. There were undead cowboys, like a guy who I guess hanged himself but lived. There was a guy who carried a Gatling gun inside a coffin. Actually, now that I think about it, the cowboy with a bow... No, the cowboy that was a wizard was like the most fucked up. Because he was like teleporting and shit. He had like potions and stuff. It was cool. He was like an alchemist. Missed one. Right. Really? Oh, jeez. What's up with these wolfies? Don't they like me?
You see any more, Arthur?
Goddamn fucking wolves.
Jesus.
Wolves are fucking pussies.
Just about.
They're only tough when they're in groups.
We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course.
The problem, we were told to.
Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur
Some
always
rock.
says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
Not what else I wanted to say talk about. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that I don't think
You know,
there's a big probability this game won't get any kind of single player expansion, because you know, like,
freezing,
I don't know, is it November or December?
damn near getting
Red Dead Online would probably, you know, launch.
Let's cross to the left.
And because of that, I believe the online mode to Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna get expanded on, instead of adding a single player expansion.
Nearly there.
Because I guess it would be more worth to do instead of that. It's just kind of a shame. I would rather have a single player expansion. I'm not much of an online player, but I did play quite a lot of Grand Theft Auto Online. I got to like level 41, I believe. It's not as high as, I guess, level 300 something like some people are, but
We get some
I would
help.
say it's
We need some help
a
here.
high enough level to understand the game.
You're alive.
Here we go.
So I don't know, would I actually
Careful, idiotas. It's
like play
Come on, let's
online
get you
mode on my channel? Like, would I make a series of that, or just like a gameplay and such or something?
Even by your standards.
Maybe I would, like, I don't know, upload one episode every Friday or something like that.
Lost maidens need saving.
John fucking sucks.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
Or would you place Arthur on a best Rockstar protagonist? Is he better than Max Payne? Better than
That's
Jimmy Hopkins?
I know. The West is
Better
where
than
our
any
problems
Grand
are
Theft Auto
worst.
protagonist? Probably ain't better than Nico Bellic. That was my favorite one.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Danke, Mr. Morgan. No problem, mate. No problem. I got this. I'm a people person. I help everybody in need.
We've been running for weeks.
Finally got some
We
rest.
found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw.
I shot a wolf.
Hardly the
Strangled a
spring
guy.
I'd been hoping
It's been a good day. I almost lost my favorite hat. I stole. Someone else lost, and I guess I stole. So, in the next episode, I guess I'm gonna finish this one here. Right? I'm gonna finish this episode, right? So, we gotta speak to two people. Bill, who's drunk. That's all I remember about him. I believe he's the guy who shot John at the beginning of Red Dead Redemption. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. And there's Mr. Something who needs hunting. So we're gonna do that in the next episode. So see you guys later. Bye.